Not yet. It is now. All right, you ready? Start the timer when I say to. Oh, okay. All right. I'll tell you when to start it. And go. So had to keep the tradition alive, even if it didn't make it into the mainstream. I haven't played this a whole lot in the last few months just because I knew it wasn't going to be in the mainstream, but shouldn't be too much of an issue. There's definitely things that can go wrong, but nothing like any different than previous marathon runs. More couch butts.
I played this last match. That doesn't mean that I can play it very well.
Well, it took me like 12 tries.
Yeah. That's it?
I love it. I love it. This is the future of discotheques.
Yes.
Pump up that boom boom. That bass, man.
Yeah.
the secret post-bonus stream disco party.
And we can build from over here, the speakers behind us.
Now that's not until I get to Area 7. So hopefully he'll give me a good pattern, because as far as I can tell, how long he moves is based on the global timer from when you actually started the game. So if you get here at the right time, he'll give you a pretty good pattern. Nope, terrible pattern. He moved right away. Yeah, normally he'll move down for like up to about a second and a half before he shifts his direction, but he moved instantly. So if I had showed up like 5 frames later, he would have given me a perfect pattern. But I have no way of knowing that really, other than like by listening to the music. But the problem is I'm not sure if it is affected by lag frames or not. So, I mean, I guess if anybody else wants to pipe in, go right ahead.
Alright, so we got this sweet tank here. It's called the Sophia Mark III, if I remember correctly.
Yep.
Yeah, and because we have to find our frog because someone took our frog.
I'll find my frog.
So when I was a kid, I had the. I think I still have it. If you remember the Worlds of Power Nintendo books, I have this one.
I had that at some point. It disappeared ages ago.
Can we expect a speedrun of that at SGDQ?
The book?
Yes.
I don't know. I mean, I guess I guess if we have an awful block, I could just read it during the awful block while I'm on the host station.
That might get better. That might get better viewer counts than this is. Sadly.
It'll be better than Mr. Diller.
That's not a very high bar.
Even as a kid, though, I knew how bad those books were, but they were still so bad they were good.
It's like hilariously bad.
Yeah, well, the worst part about it is they actually made it into canon for the PlayStation sequel to this game. Yeah, yeah, like you're literally playing as, and I'm using literally actually correctly here, Spike. You're literally playing as Jason and Eve's kid. They had a kid, and you're playing it. His name is Roddy.
Wow.
Does he have a tank?
Yeah, it's Sophia the Fifth.
What happened to Sophia the Fourth?
That was the one in Blaster Master 2. So that was when Jason tried to rebuild it himself, and yeah, we don't talk about that. I'm not sure where Sophia the Fifth actually came from. I don't think that's ever actually explained in the game.
I still think my favorite thing is like apparently somebody's dad was burying radioactive waste out in the backyard. Frog went out, found it, got giant, went down a hole.
I mean,
And, you know, all these biomechanical menaces hell bent on destroying the Earth just live underneath the backyard.
you know.
That's cool.
And supposedly
Sure, why not?
the two frogs, I mean, they're not even Jason's frog in the first place.
Yeah,
You know.
it's like you think, oh god, I'm killing my frog, but nope, you still find the frog at the end.
And somehow he's back to normal.
Yep. Nintendo
People
Plus.
set up a frog rescue.
I think my favorite one of those books was Metal Gear. That one was really good.
If you think
I don't
about
know.
it, Metal Gear Solid basically is sort of a choose your own adventure game. Like the whole series basically works like what those books do. Sort of a natural extension of the genre.
Whoa.
We got
I screw that up occasionally.
we got nasty time for the crab man.
It's pretty rare that I screw that up, but
Giant enemy crab.
it does happen.
Is that what that was supposed to be? A crab?
Possible.
I have no fucking idea.
Crabs with like extendo arms. Attention game designers, please just design more things with extendo arms. I love them.
I've heard some pretty interesting theories on what that's supposed to be. Some of which I can't repeat on stream.
Conch shell. That's all. The end of
Literally
the
hentai.
No.
Live hentai.
Literally, look. They're not going to put that in a video game made for children.
Exactly.
Why do you assume that all video games must be made for children?
Video games as a medium are for
Censored
children.
the love interest in this one. It's like suddenly it's just a mission to get your frog. There's no girls here.
Yeah, the Japanese plot was like it's
thought
like
the
an
car
anime
was the love
princess or
interest.
something.
Anime princess. Wow.
Well, it's some kind of like it's a far flung future. You're the genius boy pilot who can actually drive this thing, and you're fighting off an alien invasion and trying to rescue the princess. That's
In the U.S. release, you're just some guy whose dad's an idiot with radioactive waste.
yeah.
Find a tank at the map.
Look, your dad didn't put it there, but your family
Honestly,
needed to move and the
I
price was
kind of
right.
prefer the English story. You know, the Johnny Everyboy.
It's certainly less generic, that's for sure.
Well, it's generic in a different way.
It's a tank in a suit, just my size. Oh, tanked.
I think I personally like the fact that the tank has a name. I mean, it's better than having nameless tanks.
Actually, I assumed that the tank was the love interest. That was the
Well, it is named Sophia.
Can your girlfriend turn into a tank? Because that's pretty cool.
These are questions.
It's not that she turns into a tank. Why must you be constrained by your 20th century
So your girlfriend,
normative ideas?
your girlfriend is a tank. That's pretty cool.
Maybe
With
he
this
loves the
couch.
tank.
I mean,
Body slam you into the moon.
You know, something that just dawned on me though. If you look at the graphic of Sophia in the pause menu, that's probably where they got the graphic for Sophia in Blaster Master 2. Because it doesn't look the same in the pause menu as it does on the.
Oh well, that's just a fidelity issue. They don't have enough
sprite
pixels.
limitations.
Pixels.
Not enough pixels.
There was originally going to be voice
some
acting
pixels,
in this game and scripted conversations between the main character and the Sophia Mark III, but they ran out of memory on the card. And development crunch time and all that.
Yeah, that NES.
Voice acting's a bad plan.
But I hear in the upcoming Blaster Master HD remix, they will finally have that.
Meanwhile, I'm still thinking about the love between a boy and his tank.
I'm still thinking about body slamming you into the moon. I may change that to with the moon. I'm not sure.
There's a difference.
Yes. One ends up with him hitting the moon, the other one ends up with the moon hitting her. It's pretty dangerous.
Yeah, but you're willing to take that risk just to shut him up.
Well, I'm willing to take the
Dangerous.
risk of him body slamming me.
Okay, no, we have a fair
To speculate about
and peaceful way
the
to settle
tender
Wow.
moment
this.
in which the kid
I'll go get Yoshi's
I might
cookie.
die.
goes to kiss the control panel of the tank.
Okay, I'm probably alright now.
Oh.
Has no health. Might die. Has one health. I'm right.
Well, as long as I don't get hit by a bomb, I'm gonna actually.
God, JC.
I mean,
A bomb!
Oh my god, you ate a bomb!
yeah. You a cable.
Literally the same thing. Literally.
Alright, so who lives here? Whose house are you invading?
This is the multi-box.
Lilo Dallas Multibox?
Exactly.
This is literally Dekigo.
They have actual names in the Japanese manual, but I don't remember what they
Well, that's
are. off the top
okay.
of my
Since
head.
you're the top speedrunner, you get to invent new names.
In
And
America,
they're
we
canon.
dehumanize our enemies before executing them.
They override the wishes.
We don't need names.
It's a perk of speed.
If you hold the world record, you get to, make some of your own rules.
Yeah, that's exactly why Dragon Dark and I get to say it's called Crystallis.
Exactly.
Crystallis?
No,
I will.
It is.
I will
Crystallis.
help Gilder body slam you.
I will crouch behind you so that when he shoves you over, you trip.
I completely agree with the pronunciation being Crystallis. It looks like the word crystal with IS at the end of it. Crystallis.
I completely
I'm just kidding anyway. I don't think that's how it's pronounced. It's obviously Christos.
You're right.
So I mean, it's
Oh,
the
but
game where I
far
keep getting
now?
murdered outside of town by all these tiger men. Freaking tiger men.
The speedrun.
Wow, I got trolled hard on hover drops. I'm gonna have to farm. Yeah, I need at least 4.
Okay, we got back upstairs.
There we go.
And you got something else on it.
Okay, sure, that works.
No form of farming, right?
Victory.
Yeah, well, I mean, I had to farm. That technically was farming because I took a small detour, but yeah, whatever, close enough.
Yeah.
Doubled back for half a second. What a detour.
Reset.
No, it's world record attempts, man.
There's a no reset round.
Hey, what's my time at, by the way? I'm probably like 10, 15 seconds behind. Man, that's not terrible, I guess. I think the world record for both Death and Deathless kills the boss at about 10:20, somewhere in there.
Also, you're destroying my dream of watching you be terrible in person.
Oh, there's plenty of this game left. I'm sure we'll see something.
Don't worry, Glare is after this.
Yeah, I'm not so great at that game, but
You made it.
hey, that was a surprise, man. You shut up. I have an extra missile shot for some reason.
That lag.
Yeah, these.
All the lag.
Oh, come on, really? Okay, now you got to see me be terrible. I probably lost like 8 seconds just in that room. Small victories, right?
Complete. Just wait till Demon hit. 50% chance that game gets mercy killed by its.
I am literally waiting for that.
That is going to be late game, actually 12:15.
Well, I think
Such a real line.
I correct myself on that.
I think we might be shifting the schedule around a bit. I'm not sure.
Oh, you need some sleep.
Yeah. I will fill any amount of time with you, okay?
Always got a treasure master.
Yo, Treasure Master's good.
That's swag walk, man.
Dude, the Treasure Master walk is just.
Did you really just go through that power up and not pick it up?
Well, if you're invincible when you try to pick up a power up, it's not actually checking your collision.
Oh.
Yeah.
The jump animation.
Kind of neat. Like, it's inconvenient, but neat.
Don't worry about that.
So to answer your question, yes.
Seems legit.
The Treasure Master too good.
Alright, if I can get one more hover, I can save a little bit of time here. Nope. Okay. I totally forgot to use homing missiles. I'm so good.
Before you started doing world record attempts, did the previous record holders, I think they actually picked up gunpowder and the
Yeah, when I first
overhead stage.
when I first started making serious speedrun attempts at this game back in 2009, the current record on SDA farmed gunpowder for a little. Well, didn't really so much farm is like go take detours to pick up extra gunpowder, and then had to guard it before the level 5 boss. To be fair though, the guy didn't know about strafing, so that's probably why he did that.
Yeah, that's something to look into.
Well, it's not an obvious thing, and like it's not listed in the manual anywhere. And I didn't know about it for like until one of my friends told me about it, which was ages ago. But it definitely makes
It's like something that I kind of figured out by accident as a kid.
yeah. Well, that's how
Some people got
Yeah.
it, some people don't.
I was never trying to speedrun Blaster Master either, so
Right.
it was kind of one of those things. I was like, oh,
Wow, that guy was just gunning for you there.
Yeah, sometimes the Sputniks will have perfect aim. They look like Sputniks.
I know they do.
He's a speedrunner, that's what they're called, so they're Sputniks.
Alright, so this is gonna be the first possible time this could go really wrong in about a minute here. If I die too many times, I'll just take the long way around, because
You need concentration for this.
I will when I get there. Alright, this is well, not this first one's pretty easy, but the other two are not.
New saving weapons.
Alright. Last one's the hardest though. Oops. Oh, just barely made it.
Good work.
Yeah.
That's using the invulnerability frames after being hit to avoid being detected by an out-of-bounds hazard.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, the thing is, though, apparently they must have planned for people to do that since they put power right in the middle of
Yeah, that's what I'm really wondering about. It's like they have these out there for the longest time. I was like, are they just taunting us? But I don't know. Maybe. The fun fact is, it's actually the same tile definition for water and ice, but so if you're in level 6, it acts as ice, and while you're on top of it and invincible, in any other level, in 4 and 7, you're actually essentially on ice.
Wasn't something that they tried to fix in development and then realized it was just going to break other things even more?
Yeah, maybe.
They're like, you know what, screw it, make it a mechanic. If people figure it out, awesome.
Yeah.
That part appeared to be very difficult.
Yeah, well now I gotta get back. This, so this might end badly. We'll see here. Alright. Oh shoot. Okay, Murphigator found a possible... that might be faster than doing what I did at AGDQ if you do it fast enough, but I'm not actually sure. I haven't tested it. But I was watching Murphigator stream once, and he was playing through here, and he just went to the left instead of went to the right. I was like, you know what? That might actually be faster. But again, I haven't tested it, so I don't know for sure. But I hadn't practiced that particular method at all, so I hesitated and probably lost some time and whatever.
Lost all the time.
Like, I mean, I got out without dying. That's about all I can ask for, because that's pretty difficult. The timing on that is pretty tight. So. Okay, now when I was practicing this a couple of days ago, I made a really stupid error here that, well, I realized afterwards it wasn't actually I guess you could call it a soft lock, but, it wasn't actually that anyway, so I just won't do it again here. So what I ended up doing was, I forgot to open the left side of the gate before I glitched through the door, so I was like stuck on the other side. But I realized afterwards I could have just killed myself and respawned at the start of level 4 and opened the left side of the gate. But I didn't realize that until after I had reset the console.
Now you're in the water, and your tank hates this right now.
Yeah, my tank hates this.
Those are such a cool kills. I'm not just like watching their dead bodies drift for a little bit. Just gonna...
Yeah, they're probably the worst enemies in the game in the speedrun setting because they're really random and they lag the game to hell.
I'm gonna get up that back.
Yeah, like she wrote that. That's something to give her.
Like, in terms of like long sections, this is probably the most likely long section to kill me, just because of the war of attrition. Like, who can do more damage, the fish or me? And like I said, since they fire at a random pattern, I can get shit on really hard. But this is going okay so far. Right as I say that, why do I tempt fate? actually want to not dive right away there because it helps reduce lag because there aren't as many enemies on the screen. It still lags up pretty hard, but it does make a noticeable difference.
Now, just doing the full-on flip thing, does that help the lag there, or like the sequence that everyone uses in record? Did you? This is where you actually just like on-flip and just a whole different way.
Not that I remember.
Stage 5 on the Sophia actually.
Oh, that was the Death's Run.
Okay, that's a death warp.
Yeah, because you can't get back to the other side of level 4 without without death warping afterwards.
So it's been a long time since I watched that run. So.
Yeah. Well, I think if I end up having this run in any more marathons, which I'll definitely offer for summer games, I'll probably have a bid for whether or not I do death warps or not, because we haven't had death warps in a proper marathon either. I did it for bonus stream for AGDQ in 2012, but we've never had it in actual.
That's a crap.
Now there's Trolley boss. Trolliest boss ever.
No, 6 is his trolliest boss because he can zombify for like 30 seconds, remember?
Oh yeah, that's right. When you kill him, he just can stay there for however long he wants.
Yep.
I remember the final boss does that too sometimes.
It's a lot.
Rarely.
He's done it to me like twice ever. Well, the first time was at SGDQ 2012.
Yeah.
I had never seen him. I had never seen him do that. I'd seen the guy before him do it, but never him. This is a really bad fight. This is taking a really long time.
The
But
bubble, please.
yeah, this is.
That's because of this boss that the reason why his previous run there probably saved gun power.
Yeah, his fight was actually pretty decently fast because he was able to just rip through these bubbles and kill the boss reasonably quickly. But
He had a bit of zombie movement there.
that was really bad. But unfortunately, that's like the biggest RNG factor left in the run, or at least the Deathless run. There's still a lot of RNG with hover drops and Death Warps run, but for a Deathless run, that's basically the only RNG left. That's terribly significant because I very rarely have to reset because of hover drops in a Deathless route because I have several places where I can pick them up on the way as opposed to having to stop and farm. Alright. Playing it a little safe here because I want to have as much health as possible for the next part. Because, well, I'll say it after it goes, because it's dangerous when doing that. Don't hit start, don't hit start, don't hit start. Okay, so probably okay. Get out of there. Get out, Jason.
Jason, please. Okay.
You've done something very strong.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get you. Oh.
Alright. Probably good, but
Oh man, here we go.
alright, go.
That
All right,
shell wants to stop you from getting in there.
If I had died at any point during that, I would have respawned in the wall and been permanently stuck, so that's why I wanted to have full health for that. Like, if I was doing a, actual record run, I wouldn't have played it so safe there, but, marathon strats. Oops. Really? Why is it that that guy will just sometimes not spawn any shrapnel? Because I can actually bounce off the shrapnel and make that jump a lot easier, but I don't understand what makes him spawn shrapnel and what makes him not spawn shrapnel. Weirdest thing. I guess.
So while you were doing that trick earlier, you were very specific about not pressing start.
Yeah, because if I if I had unpaused, it would have reset my position to where I was on the screen, and I would have been stuck in the wall. And I've actually done that a couple of times when I forgot that I'm not supposed to press start going through that door, and then, whoops, I'm in the wall. Run over.
So what's with the pressing start going through doors anyway?
It skips the transition. If I do it perfectly, it saves about 1/5 of a second, assuming there's nothing on the screen that's lagging. So it can save more if there's lag, and it saves less if I, don't get it exactly perfect. It's like 12 frames or something like that every time I do it. It's like if I do it right, you won't see any scrolling, but it's pretty tight. So, all right, leap of faith. And it also, because of the way that it makes the screen scroll differently, it changes the timing in the room because the enemies will be in slightly different positions, which doesn't matter, 95% of the time, but there's a couple rooms where I'm used to the different pattern and it can actually affect things. I hate this room. This is probably my most hated room, like trying to get through that quickly just because of all the ice, all the precise jumps. Like, I just in terms of how hard it is to get through that room quickly, it's probably, I would still say it's my most hated room, even counting the spike pit in Area 8.
Really?
Yeah, just in terms of how, it's not like that'll end a run. Like, the spike pit will end runs, but just in terms of, like, getting through the room quickly, that's the one I hate the most. Alright, let's see if I can remember exactly where to go. Alright, that works.
Pissed me off so bad when I was a kid.
What, the skeletons?
Yeah, the teleporting, whatever the hell they are.
Yeah.
Biomechanical menaces.
6 spikes.
Safe zone strats. Strictly speaking, it's a little faster to not pick up that power, but it's insanely risky. I've never actually done it. Okay, this you get. Oh, whoops. Whatever. If I do that wrong, I can just like slide around in the spikes forever. So that went okay, I guess. All right, let's see if this guy trolls us. Probably gonna zombify, but we'll see in a second, I guess. What did I call? I fucking called it.
So what causes this?
It's just lag. I don't know. Come on, die already. There we go. Wow. Causing more lag can fix it.
Using the scientific principle of like attracts like.
Yep.
Sick programming.
Wait, the opposites attract.
That's not science.
That's not science.
Unless you science correctly.
It's actually possible if you lag the game up enough during that fight, it will just like randomly start playing another song.
Wow.
Some
You
experience.
lag the audio counter. Lag affects everyone.
What? The sound code in this game can be surprisingly brittle sometimes. Like I have one video somewhere of me going through the first door in Area 1, and wow.
Danger.
Yeah, just a bit. So I going through the first door in Area 1, pausing it, and somehow it played like the item get music, and then it was silent. Sure, why not? Oh, come on, give me some
Seems legit.
health. I've only had that happen the one time, though. I'd really like this run to be deathless. Come on. I've never had a deathless marathon run. What is going on with these health drops? What? Mecha, I'm blaming you for this.
I warned you. Paul himself too. That's because you're talking bad about the game. Talk about the lag.
Runs.
Alright, probably. I'm in slightly better shape now.
I don't trust them all at all.
You Okay, seriously, where are all the health drops? This
Wow.
is amazing. This marathon look is too
I
strong.
got pissed off that you kept skipping it, so I stopped killing it, dude.
Back up.
There's one, you can't get it. Wow.
Okay, fine, there we go. Now I'm probably...
You can have rest.
It wanted to prove your test your metal first.
Leftovers free.
Incoming epic critical hit. Power up again.
Homing missiles are so good. Oh. Good thing I didn't try to go down there yet.
Also, the game design are kind of cruel, leaving those enemies in like places they can't even go anywhere.
This is their decoration. Oops. And now the Trek 2. Best music in the game. Simon Vickland, if you're still watching, please do this next song. Thank you. I would appreciate it.
Do that one too.
And you know what? Just do the whole soundtrack. Come on, I know you don't
Blaster
have a whole
Master
lot.
feels good.
I know you don't have a whole lot going on. Just do the whole soundtrack.
Yikes.
Well, he's also one of his favorite games. He said so. I'm hoping. He already did Blaster Master Level 1 while he was working on Kid Icarus too. So yeah, it's on his website.
Check it out.
Where can I find his web site?
SimonVickland.com.
Thank you.
Google.com.
Google.Simon Vick.
Literally.
Oops, one too many. Whatever.
Yo, this could totally be like 80s speed metal. I love it.
Well, technically it is 80s speed metal because the game came out in the late 80s.
We did it. We finally got 80s speed metal on stream at AGDQ.
Now the music's made for speedrunning, from the sounds of it.
Yeah.
Well, it's even better on if you play the PAL version on an NTSC system because all the music is sped up.
Oh man.
Which I did at SGDQ. It was a bonus game that got, or yeah, I guess it was a bonus game that got donated in.
So you're in some kind of like ultra motor volcano now.
Yeah, pretty much. For the longest time, I thought these were trees, but then I realized that they're actually just rocks.
I mean, trees are like rocks, but they can grow and sometimes produce fruit.
Well, that looks like tree bark if you look at it sideways. Yeah, exactly.
They make it look completely different. They look like trees.
And those are totally leaves up there. Those aren't stalactites.
I think it's just the way
Shout
it was
outs
refreshing. It
to
looked more like the background was
stalactites.
actually moving around. It wasn't doing a damn thing.
Stalagmites.
It doesn't have a lot of force here.
Shout out to the stalactites. You can tell they come from the ceiling because they have a seal.
That's
What?
crazy science.
I wonder if we can make some kind of like game measurement index based on quantity of stalactites and quantity of stalagmites.
Really hockey proud leaves.
Video game geological quotient.
Now you're getting all the power up.
Yeah, now that I don't actually need any health anymore.
It's okay, you're filling up your reserve tank.
Take your power, God.
Man, if only Sophia did have a reserve tank, that'd be awesome.
This background isn't normally green, but the hole just made it yellow.
So these are the trees if you're looking straight up.
What?
These are the trees if you're looking straight up.
Yeah, it's green. Those are totally leaves. Yeah. Oops. Try that again. not screw this up, please. So much for that. Come on, one more time. All right, that's one more time.
I just played Mecha's NES again.
Nice.
Here. Okay, safe strats. That's weird. I usually don't screw up the second one.
A lot of good speed in it.
Yeah,
You picked up too much power, that's why.
I guess so. Yeah.
It hunger for more. More blood for the blood NES.
Black NES needs food back.
Green. It's not black. It's green.
That's green. You know, they're bad.
It's really dark green.
You just say safe strats.
Yeah, that's not that dangerous though. Okay, this one's totally safe. Taunting the
Pretty much
dead.
100% guarantee. Isn't it?
As far as I know, I've never screwed it up.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that's like the one that I did when I was trying to get some frames for videos.
Yeah, debt collector.
Controller sticks.
Taunting the debt collector.
Code.
Alright. Good enough. So ideally I don't like have to pause buffer that, but it's a really dangerous tricks.
Giving it a hot foot while you're giving it the
Yeah,
grenade
yeah.
deliciousness.
Yep. You
So
can
is that the second to last boss?
yeah. Well, the other two are in the same room, so I don't know
Okay.
if you want to count those as the same boss or not.
Just the boss has two forms.
Yeah. Well, there's this website called the Cutting Room Floor,
Oh, yeah.
Website.
Great website.
whereas somebody posted that there's actually graphics for an 8th power-up called Spikes, and so there's some speculation that the final area was actually supposed to have 2 bosses. Like you'd go kill the boss, get the Spikes power-up, and then continue on to the final boss. But I mean, there's no evidence to support that other than just the fact that the thing exists at all. So
Spikes Pop just
That's
made
like,
you
there's just
spikes.
there's no description or no.
yeah, I mean, there's just graphics for like the text here.
Oh,
There's
okay.
just spikes, and then there's a graphic for the actual pickup, which they actually reused the graphics in the Game Boy Color version for one of the power-ups. I forget which one, but there's no, as far as I can tell, like I went through the assembly code to see if I could figure out anywhere where it might be like reading a bit mask that that wasn't read anywhere else, and I couldn't find anything. So I don't think there's anything in the code that suggests what exactly it might have done.
Yeah, it's always hard to tell when you got like cut content like that though, because it's like if you have no other ways of knowing why it got cut, then it's just speculation at that point.
Yeah, pretty
You ever
much.
get anything that lets you drive on ice properly or no?
Not in this game, no.
So I'm wondering if Spikes might have been that. Kinda like
Possibly, I guess. Maybe, I don't know. That's a good point, actually.
Or just turn Nora, or just turn Sophia into a spike, like a hedgehog or something.
Yeah, they did actually in
Probably kill you.
in Overdrive, the actual Blaster Master Overdrive, the WiiWare game. The power up you get in level 6 actually is something that lets you drive on the ice without slipping around. That also lets you drive on spikes. Like the spikes in that game are not like there aren't huge giant like fields of pins or whatever. They're just like some small little spikes. You can drive on. So you can drive on the spikes and drive on the ice with no worries. Pretty much, yeah. Alright, hopefully I have enough cover for this. Wow, okay, that's never happened before. I thought he would die, so I stopped shooting.
All enemies have one attack. Well,
Guess where I gave all the leftovers to.
Of course, this time they both drop health, unlike SGDQ, and I needed to farm it.
Yeah.
So the evil castle of weird stone.
The alien intestine. Hey, let's all visit Contra. Well, whoops. That's again. I don't like this lack of hover. Okay, there we go. That's probably... Come on, grab it, thank you. Oop.
YOLO shreds.
Oh, really?
Wow.
Wow. Well then.
I
Okay.
was just wondering how you got through there without the worms crawling through the floor.
Yeah, I was just about that.
So who jinxed it? The
You did.
Oh, I did.
You did.
You got up. You were my good luck charm.
I'm
It went
sorry.
beast mode all of a sudden.
Good luck charm sure wasn't great.
Cyberbot X? Or like Cyberbot hacks?
I don't know what you're talking about. I only hacks things on what day's today? Today's Tuesday,
But
right?
don't ask me questions.
I only hack things on Tuesday.
They
Today's
got
Tuesday.
lazy with music.
Yep. Whoops.
Wow.
Whatever. Brute force works too.
Yeah, I don't even know how you can really call this music.
It's ambient music.
Except it's not really good.
Yeah.
It's atmospheric.
I guess they can't all be loud.
See, now why couldn't this have happened? Why could this have not happened last time?
The Hulk was so hungry.
So much.
Now he's finished dinner.
The Hawk was angry and then he got appeased. So now he's
Yeah.
slow again.
Debt collector, so strong.
All must pay the
They have
toll.
power-ups now.
Now you will get all of the power-ups. The game will lag because there'll be so many power-ups.
So just remember, kids, if you're playing NES games at home and you see a forest green NES out there in the corner, just run. Save yourself.
Hope you don't live next to any train tracks.
And honestly, abandon the women and children. Like, they'll just lay you down.
Hide your bits. Hide your
Yeah,
minds.
hide your lights. Because the Hulk's eating everything down here in Blaster Vessel.
Alright, so there was actually something I hadn't considered before is there's actually a strat to speed this guy up a little bit. They've got probably about a minute or so. Yeah, never mind. Okay, if you can get the timing for that right, it actually can save some time because even though he doesn't take damage during pauses, his invincibility frames will still tick down. So you can actually delay his attack pattern a little bit and make these annoying things. Really?
Word for it, right?
Really?
Zombie firing
Okay.
on you? Wow.
Slightly.
Sorry, wrong. I did not appreciate your talk at all.
Yeah.
Except you have a gun instead
It's
of
a
a
goose.
freaking
Butter knife.
Million points.
I'm not sure if
Oh,
butter
I
knife
have
is
that. I'm
an
so
extra
amazed that
weapon.
whip didn't hit me.
Yeah, that looked like it should have.
Wow. Okay. Safe strat. Go. Thanks for moving over to the right, buddy. Okay. Time will be very shortly. And time. All right. That's okay. Hey.
12%. Pretty good time.
Only 3 deaths. 4 deaths. 4 deaths. 3 deaths. 3.
I think it was 3 because I don't think I died after I continued.
No,
I
yeah,
left my
it
ass
was
off
the
the
2
graphics
falling
page
into the
right
water.
now.
And
Well, Fred, we did
1
good.
attack.
Just toss
Crush
it
that
through
guy's
the
castle. Just don't.
Yeah, apparently killing the castle makes your frog go back to normal.
Yeah, somehow. Well, I don't know. That's still a pretty damn big frog right there.
Yeah.
He's a cane toad. That's what he is.
Kind of big.
It's as big as his head.
Every single solder point inside.
You ever seen a cane toad? They're like this big around. So maybe he's a cane toad.
Any movement.
It's a strange pair.
The frog's gonna get hungry on the ride home and just eat him.
Yep.
Lunch.
The frog was both of those dogs.
Fanky and others.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
He's like, I found you.
Yo, Fanky Kong is my favorite character.
Fanky Kong.
Yeah, game design was by Fanky Kong.
PGM F1.
Yankee gang.
All right, so
Pretty good.
now I'm gonna run something on PC.
on.
Oh, you're brave.
We got the uranium maker block going on. I
Make
love
Test
it.
Runner